Let's talk about YouTube and why you should be utilizing it for your AI visibility. To start off, I'm straight up going to read some stats about YouTube and AI citations. And these stats are related to Google's AI. So that means Google AI Overview or Gemini. So that is primarily what this specific strategy will impact. But I am of the stance that I'm optimizing for every platform right now. Okay, so let's get to these stats. YouTube is the number one most cited domain in Google's AI overviews. Makes sense. YouTube citations and AI overviews have surged over 400%, and then how-to video citations are up 651%. I'm going to I'm going to position this video as a how to increase your AI visibility with YouTube in an efficient manner because that's what we're talking about, and I want that 651% increase. 41% of YouTube videos are cited by AI search have under 1,000 views. We're going to get into this a little later, but really what that means is you don't have to have some crazy YouTube setup. Like you don't have to have a channel with a ton of subscribers. You can still get the impact, the positive impact to your AI visibility from YouTube without having a huge presence on it. YouTube also overtook Reddit as the number one source. And of course, YouTube's the second largest search engine. So let me talk about how I'm using YouTube in that efficient way for both my own channel, my own promotion and AI visibility, and my clients. Okay. First off, let's talk about what I'm doing right now and why. I'm recording this video using the dual shot app, which records it both horizontally and vertically. So then I can use my long horizontal video and add it to YouTube for my how to AI visibility with YouTube. And then I'm going to use the vertical portion of it, split it up into TikToks. But one of the things a recent study did show about YouTube's impact on AI citation is that longer videos do have more of a benefit. That's why making this a longer horizontal video, and then we'll break it up in parts for like TikTok and everything. Also, longer videos get cited with timestamps, like moment citation. So let's say someone's asking about, even regarding my video that I'm recording right now, they're going to ask Gemini or Google AI a question about how to efficiently recycle my TikToks into YouTube to help with my AI citations. They probably won't use those specific terms because I'm very like industry speak a little bit on this topic. But let's say they ask that question. Then Google AI or Gemini might return this video with a moment citation of, at the 2-minute, 22-second mark, I explain how I personally use dual shot. Then I do this and I explain those steps. It will timestamp that directly to that video moment in time rather than just in general. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm not just doing 3 different YouTube shorts, which was literally what I was going to do, just recycle my TikToks into YouTube. So any new video you're going to do, utilize this type of structure for it. Now, let me give an example of what I'm doing for a client where they already have content. So they are in the medical space and they have a lot of great, like interview style, almost like podcast style, really on Zoom videos with like key opinion leaders in the space. And they're covering the literal topics we want to be found in AI for. So instead of just having those 12 long videos still exist on YouTube as they are, I'm creating a strategy where we pull certain clips from it, or let's say there's one video that's 45 minutes long, but really it's like 4 distinct topics. So now we're going to break that into 4 videos. We can do that sort of thing. So we're not filming any new content for that because that's always like huge for a brand. If they're like, oh my gosh, in order to do this, we need to like create a whole new library of content. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to utilize the description of the YouTube video and optimize the bleep out of it so we can increase our chances for that citation. So I go through a pretty loaded process to optimize my descriptions, but high level, some of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my current or my client's current AI visibility. I do an audit for them on a monthly basis of where are we increasing, where are we decreasing, where maybe is there a new gap that we didn't have before, and I can utilize the description and strategically use different grounding searches that I get from I use a platform called Spyglasses that helps with AI visibility reporting. I can pull all of that information in, but now I'm folding all of that on because the foundation of what my client does is still the same. So I don't need to record a whole new video to optimize it to answer this particular question that might be served in AI. So that's what I'm going to do for when I have a library of content that already exists. So again, I have a library of like 12 videos. I could create, gosh, 3 to 4 of each video, whatever that math turns out to be. Then we have that many new YouTube videos that can impact where the brand shows up in Google's AI. And then we can also use the same thing across social media as well. Like if now we're going to do these little clips, you're not just feeding your YouTube platform or channel, you can integrate it into the content calendar you already have to create. So that's really where everything that I do for clients, I try to create it so it has multiple purposes. So when we create a reel for Instagram, it can also be a YouTube short. And now the caption on the Instagram is nowhere close to the description on YouTube because now we're optimizing it for those key terms because now we're in a discovery platform more so than Instagram. But still getting your clients on board with that kind of major shift is a lot. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. That's how I've creating videos in real time to maximize on this and how I look back and use it for clients. So if you were to take this mindset and put it into your strategy, here's 3 things that I want you to keep in mind. Number 1, know that even small channels, videos with less than 1,000 views are going to get cited. Number 2, we're of course going to optimize our descriptions, but if you know what answers you want to be cited for by AI, clearly state those in the video itself, which I'm going to be honest, I didn't properly do that before this video. So state your questions and your answers out loud. That goes by the same premise of the definition blocks and the FAQs that you want to ensure that like your website has, because that is how people are asking AI. So you want that question answer very easy for the AI platforms to extract from your site. So you're going to bring that same thought process to your YouTube videos. And number 3, it doesn't have to be polished, okay? I'm in my basement right now. I have a ring light on. I'm by no means a YouTuber. And if someone comes on my channel and they're like, "Oh, that doesn't look too polished," I really don't care. Guess what? I'm doing it. I'm creating the video. I'm implementing the strategies I have from all the latest data out there and seeing if it works for myself. So I don't care that my video isn't in some studio and it isn't the same caliber of someone else because I'm creating it and my hypotheses are being tested in my reporting, in how I optimize the descriptions, etc. So those are the 3 takeaways. Now I'm going to go export this video in my 2 ways and we'll see how it shapes up for both YouTube and TikTok. And I'll put the TikTok URLs in the description. You can see how it all came together.